To bring in North Carolina's Governor Roy Cooper. Governor Cooper, good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is your first major storm as governor. You've described it yourself as a monster. You've had several briefings trying to get your head around this. Put it in perspective for us. Describe this storm for us.
This storm is big and it's vicious. People of North Carolina are used to storms, but this one is different. North Carolinians are a hardy bunch, and you have a number of people who may want to stay behind. We're telling people they are putting their lives at risk when they do that. Yesterday on 9/11, we honored our first responders, and you're putting first responders at risk if you stay behind on the coast with this kind of storm coming our way, with the storm surge, the high winds, and the flooding that we expect. So safety's the #1 thing on our mind. We have activated 2,600 National Guard troops. We have shelters open. I think we're ready for this. But we want people to be safe.
Governor, as you know, each storm kind of has its own personality. We heard Al talking about it. What's the thing that's really worrying you right now? I mean, aside from people not heeding evacuations, is it the storm surge and flooding? Is it the rain? Is it the winds? Is it all of the above?
Yeah, I think the fact that this storm is so wide and there is such tone of uncertainty. We know that this storm, as soon as it hits the North and or South Carolina coast, that it's going to hang around. And then that's when you start measuring rain in feet, not inches. And flooding is a significant risk here. And often when there is flooding, the people who can afford it the least get hit the most. And so we're ready to spring into action to make sure we help those people, get them to safety. Our local and federal partners are coordinated. We just want people to be careful. If you have to evacuate, please do obey the orders. But also the inland counties, most every North Carolinian is going to feel this storm in one way or another. So we want them to hunker down, get their emergency kit, their food, their water, their medications, important documents, pet plans, all of that to make sure their family's safe.
Governor, the president said that we are absolutely and totally prepared to deal with this. Have you had a conversation with President Trump about this?
I have, and he told me the same thing. Our FEMA partners are in North Carolina ready to help. I was at Fort Bragg yesterday. I'll be headed up to Kinston at the Global Trans Park today, 2 of the FEMA staging areas. We've done something a little unusual with this storm in that usually you wait to distribute supplies and equipment after the storm hits so you'll know where to go. We've done some pre-distribution here because we know that the damage from this storm will be far and wide, and we can pretty much rest assured that the areas that where we have distributed this equipment and supplies are going to need it, because these roads are going to be almost impassable after this storm passes. But I think we're ready. North Carolinians will get through this. It's just going to be a very tough few days and weeks.
You are a very hardy bunch. You're right. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper will be thinking about you.
Thank you.